Hey everybody, Steve G here for Chef Knives to Go. Welcome to another quick look product video, and this time we're looking at the Nigara VG10 Tsuchime Damascus Gyuto 210mm knife. So there's a lot going on here with that name. So let's break it down. We've got construction as multiple layers. We've got a core steel of VG10 full stainless steel heat treat. This page says about 62. That's a bit hard for that, so that means you're going to get increased edge retention at the expense of a little bit of, I guess, forgiveness, but that'll make sure that this knife has better edge retention over kind of standard heat treat VG10. The cladding is multiple layers of stainless into a Damascus or layered pattern, as you can see here, and that also has a kind of a unique hammered diagonal pattern to it. That's the Tsuchime or hammer finish. So quite a bit going on. It's a very nice looking knife. It's kind of a matte finish, so not super glossy. It'll help food release. The dimensions and weight on these can vary a little bit from knife to knife, but this particular one is 166 grams or 5.9 ounces. And the handles are octagonal. It says mahogany. It almost could be that or even ebony. I'll go with mahogany, but it's a pretty heavy handle. It's very dense wood. Brings the balance point back a little bit. We'll take a look at that. The edge length on this is about 202 millimeters, or almost 8 inches, and the overall length is around 350 millimeters, or 13.8 inches. Spine thickness, I got about 2.15. It's a little hard to get super accurate because of the hammering, but about 2.15 all the way down. And it does thin out very nicely at the tip. This is a high performance grind. Very thin at the tip, pretty generous grind here in terms of how much is being taken off to thin it down towards the edge, and you've got a very thin tip as well. So this goes through product really nicely. This is a very good performing blade. Height is about 48.9, so they're pretty tall. You've got a choil that curves around right into the neck here, so great spot for your finger for a pinch grip. Plenty of clearance for your fingers on the cutting board. Again, the handle is octagonal. It says mahogany. It's kind of a squarish shape to it, but real nice fit and finish on it. Good tight glue up at the joint here where it goes into the handle. Balance point, it's again a heavy wood, so the balance point's going to be back a little bit. So it's just in front of that choil. On a pinch grip for me, it's going to be just a touch handle heavy, but still, reasonably nimble. It's a fairly light knife. Let's do our beauty shot here. So you can see the hammering, you can see the layers of cladding as it's ground down towards the edge. Here's your core steel. This does have a laser engraved kanji on it with their maker symbol on the right side, and then here's the left side, which is unadorned, but every blade's going to be unique. It's a really nice looking knife. Got a little bit of rounding to the spine at the corners. It's nicely done, and they've done a nice job of polishing and rounding the choil into the neck, so very comfortable. This had a really sharp edge on it. I'll give it a 6 or 7 out of 10 on mine. It's stiff. Again, it's got nice thin tip and thin at the edge. Nice fit and finish. The grinds are real clean on it. It's a nicely made knife. And I've been tinkering with this one, and it's a good performer. So really good, just kind of all around kitchen knife for most environments. It's also got a very versatile profile. So you'll see what happens here as it goes into a nice stop towards the back. Not a hard stop, but pretty good flat area right here. It flows into that. And then the tip's fairly low, so it's not going to go real high on the rock. I'm getting that tip digging in right about there. So it's not one that's going to rock heavy. If you want the tip to, if you want to rock better, you could tweak that tip. If you sharpen it and last couple 3 millimeters, you could upsweep it maybe on the tip, but that's kind of up to you if you want to do that. As it is, this is awesome for tip draws because you don't have to raise the handle too high at the expense of some rocking ability. But push-pull cuts, glide cuts, a little bit of chopping towards the back. It's quite the versatile profile. So if you're looking for something that's got nice fit and finish, and is nice looking, good performance, all stainless for easy maintenance. This is a great knife. This is the Nigara VG10 Tsuchime Damascus Gyuto 210mm knife from Chef Knives to Go.